are too late.
You don't catch it till it's...
You don't catch it. So let's go to the business. In pancreas, you have two actually ducts. Major pancreatic duct and accessory pancreatic duct. If you come closer, I will show you the differences between major pancreatic duct and accessory pancreatic duct. Major pancreatic duct join the common bile duct and provide a hepatopancreatic duct and open in the papilla, in duodenal papilla, and in duodenal papilla, which material coming out? Bile and pancreatic juice. When we talk about pancreatic juice, we are talking about enzyme and we are talking about the bicarbonate. Remember, one of the important production of pancreas is bicarbonate. Why the pancreas supposed to provide bicarbonate? Yes, exactly. Gastric juice has an acidic environment. When you are going to digest to your material, you're supposed to neutralize this acidic environment. So you need to release and neutralize the acidic chyme. So your gastric juice include enzyme and bicarbonate to actually neutralize chyme, acidic chyme from stomach. My question is, what's the differences between accessory duct and major pancreatic duct? If you take a look at the two openings, you have one opening above and one opening below. The above opening is the opening of accessory duct of pancreas. The below opening is the opening of hepatopancreatic duct. My question is, what is the differences between secretion coming from above or accessory duct or coming from pancreahepatic duct? The differences is bile. When accessory duct doesn't actually have bile, but lower one, hepatopancreatic duct, you have both bile and pancreatic juice. Understood? Okay. Now it's time for us to take a look at the actually different part of the small intestine. The first part is duodenum. What is the next part? Jejunum. And finally, the longest part, ileum. So, this is the started of jejunum. So the majority of the jejunum are located in the left side, and the majority of the ileum is located in the right side. So during the exam, if I put this arrow here, this is the jejunum. And if I put this arrow here, which means this is the ileum. Understood? And don't ask me, that was tricky, that was so hard, that was the hardest test I have ever had. Don't tell me that. Because I cover everything. If I cover everything, I want everything. Okay, let's go over the big one. Yes, give me that. What is this? This is a question in your next test, and it's going to be something like that.
Intestine.
This is the small intestine, and this is the large intestine. Yes? This part is cecum. Yes, you're right. But I'm not asking cecum. I'm asking this one. This little tiny dot, brown dot. What is this? Ileocecal valve. Why we call ileocecal valve? Cecum is mean cecum. Ileo, which means coming from ileum. So ileocecal valve is something like that. It's connected. So ileum and cecum, you have ileocecal valve. What is this? It's the appendix. It's a part of your lymphatic tissue. In the development, there has a part, there has a job to do to grow and develop of some lymphatic tissue. But after that, you don't need to do that, to have that. You can remove it. Normally, it's getting inflamed because the material or seed or food is going trap inside and inflame this. This is the real emergency. A lot of female reproductive problem has a differential diagnosis with appendicitis. It doesn't matter. When you open the abdomen for appendicitis, it doesn't matter is that inflamed or not, you need to remove it. Because a scar of appendicitis or appendectomy, which means you remove appendix. Just for your information, we call, if the appendix is not inflamed, and we open that by mistake and find this is the normal appendix, we removed it and put the diagnosed lily white appendicitis, which means we have a mistake to diagnose. But it's okay if you go to the report, the general report of the hospital. If they don't have any kind of lily white appendicitis as a diagnosis, which means they definitely missed some of the appendicitis. So you better open for nothing to have consequence of perforation of appendicitis. So it's not actually is a mistake. That was very, very big problem. If you missed perforation of appendicitis, what happened? Perforation, peritonitis, and the patient going to die. Okay. Cecum, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon, anal canal, and finally rectum. Understood? Good. Liver. No, this is the heart. Yeah. Liver. Liver. Right lobe, left lobe. Below you can find. So, this is the liver, location of the liver. You can see anterior side. This is the posterior side. Yes? This is the gallbladder. This is the cystic duct. This is the cystic duct. This is the caudate lobe, and this is the quadrate lobe, and this is the caudate lobe. How you are going to remember caudate and quadrate? Remember, caudate are close to the inferior vena cava. Cava and caudate, both of them started with CA. So CA, caudate and quadrate. So gallbladder, cystic duct. And this is the falciparum ligament. Okay. And this is the spleen also. Okay, we still have a chance to take a look at some microscope.